All right. So, my encouragement to you today is for you to consider therapy. All right, hear me out. I don't know what you're going through, right? And maybe this does not apply to you and you have no need for therapy, and that's great. However, if you have at some point thought about, maybe I would benefit from talking to a professional, I would encourage you to take that seriously and to move forward with that because it has a potential to truly change your life. I apologize for the noise in the background. My neighbor is working on their yard and it's loud. Maybe it's not so loud for you, but it's pretty loud for me. Anyway, why am I talking to you about therapy? Well, maybe you are aware of this from other videos of mine, but I experienced crazy tragedy about a little over 10 years ago when a schizophrenic family member took my daughter's life as well as the lives of my parents. And as you can imagine, my life was flipped upside down. Going to a counselor, seeking professional help was a no-brainer, given those circumstances. But what I have come to realize over the years is how much I would have benefited from that kind of support many, many years before any of that had happened, in many, many years before. And I don't know about the circles, the Christian circles you're a part of, but the ones that I was a part of growing up really did not emphasize the importance of mental health. It had the tendency to attribute everything to the spiritual life. And oftentimes, people who, looking back now as an adult, clearly would have benefited from mental health services, including myself, my parents, and other family members, did not pursue those because there was no understanding of the importance of mental health. So that is my encouragement to you today. If you are struggling with whatever it is, right? If you're in a season of life where life just seems very, very difficult and you are emotionally and psychologically struggling, don't ignore that. Yes, go before the Lord with it. Pray about it. Continue to develop your faith and your relationship with the Lord because that is the most important thing. But do not rule out how God uses resources such as counseling in order to help us overcome real challenges. And sometimes we suffer needlessly because we are not taking advantage of all of the resources that exist to help us overcome those challenges. So again, that's my encouragement to you. If you are struggling, if you have ever thought of the possibility of benefiting from mental health support in the form of therapy, specifically, I would encourage you to seek a biblical counselor because that makes a huge difference. I want to say, pay attention to that. Don't ignore that. Get the support that you need in order for you to serve God faithfully, in order for you to show up for your family faithfully. We need help at times, and oftentimes it is easy for us to neglect that need because of perhaps just misconceptions or stigmas and sometimes it's just easy for us to ignore those needs. And I want to encourage you, don't ignore it. If you suspect that you might benefit from biblical counseling, from therapy, go for it. Talk to friends, get some referrals, and get at it. Because I can tell you from experience that it can be life-changing in a positive way. And I do hope that if this applies to you, that you will not hesitate, that you will prayerfully seek the help that you need. All right, I hope that you got something of benefit from this video. If you did, again, please subscribe, like the video, and maybe share it with someone who might benefit from it. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.